Hey guys, so it's the start of a new month, which means it's time for me to do my October favourites and my October empties, and I decided I was going to combine the two videos this month just because I mentioned in, I think it was my last video, how I want to go down to doing just one video a week if I can throughout November, just so I've got a bit more time for myself. Plus I don't have a great deal of favourites or empties, so I figured I might as well just combine them into one video rather than making two shorter videos. So I'll start off with my favourites, and all of my favourites this month are makeup items. So first of all, I've got a couple of eyeshadow palettes that I've absolutely been loving. The first is the MUA Undressed Palette. This is the first Undressed palette. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked palette. I can't really attest to that because I don't have the Naked palette, but this is a very, very good palette. It's only £4. The colours are so pigmented. They are amazing. This has been one of my kind of go-to everyday eyeshadow palettes for the past month, and the colours are just so pigmented. If I just kind of show you a few of them, you can see just how pigmented they are. They're really creamy, they're really smooth, they're easy to blend, they are just absolutely beautiful and I love them. And now I have makeup all over my hands, I'm trying not to get it on the carpet. But yeah, I've absolutely been loving this palette. And the second palette that I've really been loving this month is a holiday palette from MAC that I got last year, and it is one of the Snowglobe eyeshadow palettes in Sultry, which looks like this. And the colours, what I've been doing, I've kind of been using both the palettes together, and it's actually the eye look that I'm wearing today. So what I do is I take this shade here, this lightest shade in the MUA palette, which is really beautiful, and I put that all over the lid, and then I take a fluffy brush and put that under my brow bone as kind of, or under my brow as a highlight colour. And then I go on to this palette and I take this shade here, which is called Festive Delight, which is a gorgeous, it looks quite red in the pan, but when you put it on it's more purple. So I put that in the crease and kind of focus it on the outer corner. Then I take Shadowy Lady, which is a matte deep purple colour, and run that along my lower lash line, and then I use some of Black Tide, which is this sparkly black colour here, and use that as an upper lash line liner, and I absolutely love that. That's kind of what I've been doing a lot recently. I wore it pretty much every day last week, I think. So yeah, really been loving those two eyeshadow palettes. For blush, I have a couple of blushes that I've been loving. The first one is in this Fashionista palette, and it is this shade here, which is called New York. It's absolutely beautiful, and I've kind of run out of fingers on that hand, so I'll try and swatch it on this one. It's this shade here. As you can see, it's just a really nice kind of subtle pink colour with a beautiful shimmer. It's more of a sheen than a shimmer, to be honest, and it just kind of makes your cheeks look glowing, like really fresh and healthy, I guess, and it's just such a beautiful blush. I absolutely love it when you don't want anything too intense on your cheeks, and you can build it up. It goes on quite sheer to begin with, but you can build it up and it just looks beautiful, and that I've been wearing a lot this month. Another blush that I've been reaching for a lot this month is my NYX blush in Mocha, which I will do a quick swatch of that one as well. Sorry, this is what it looks like in the pan. It's kind of more of a plummier pink, which is lovely for this time of year, when I've been wanting kind of a darker kind of blush on my cheeks, and that is so lovely, and it's so easy to blend, lovely pigmentation, and I really have been loving that blush as well. With that blush, I've really been enjoying pairing it with my little Benefit Moonbeam. I've had this for quite a while. I think I must have had this for a couple of years, because I'm pretty sure I picked this up whilst I was in Australia in a Benefit kind of gift set. This is what it looks like. I know a lot of people say about High Beam, but this looks so beautiful with that Mocha blush. It's got more of a kind of tan colour, and then it's got a kind of plummy pink shimmer running through it, and it just looks so beautiful as a highlight colour. Like I said, particularly with this blush, I've been pairing these two together and it looks so beautiful. And finally, my last favourite for the month is the Revlon Macaroon, sorry, the Revlon Lip Butter in Macaroon, which is this lovely kind of muted red shade here, and I'll do a quick swatch. I've got swatches on my hand because I just went into the city and I went to Superdrug and Boots and I picked up a few bits and pieces, and I've just filmed a haul on that which you'll see next week. But that is the lip butter there in Macaroon. It's really, really lovely. It's kind of a sheerer colour, so if you, I think I mentioned this in my full lip product favourites, if you're kind of a bit wary of wearing brighter colours or darker colours, this is lovely because you can wear it sheerer on your lips and it just adds a bit of a tint, or you can build it up. It feels nice and moisturising on your lips as well. So that has been a favourite for this month. So they are all of my favourites. So now I'll move on to my empties. So this month I have used up a deodorant. This is the Dove Go Fresh deodorant in the cucumber and green tea scent. I really like these deodorants. They smell really lovely. And yeah, I really like them. They're not that expensive. I can't remember exactly how much they are, and I think the one that I prefer, I do like this scent as well, but they have a yellow one which is lemon and something, and that one is my favourite out of those two scents, but really enjoyed using that one. I also used up a Batiste dry shampoo, my medium to brunette hair dry shampoo, which you guys know I love. The scent is amazing. Oh, I love this stuff. I won't be out without this stuff ever, as long as I'm a brunette, which I can't see myself ever going blonde because it just doesn't really suit me, but absolutely love this and I will definitely repurchase it. I used up a hand cream. This is one that I kept on my desk at work and kind of just gradually used it up. This is the Aveeno hand cream with colloidal oatmeal. This was nice, not my favourite, but it does the job. It kind of leaves your hands feeling kind of tacky, which isn't my kind of favourite, but you know, I used it up at work, so that was fine, but I probably wouldn't repurchase it. Next I used up an eye cream. This is actually a sample that I had in a Birchbox. I can't remember which month it was that I got this, but I ran out of an eye cream that I had been using, so I thought I would use this one instead. This is the Dr. Duve or Duave, or however you say that. It's the anti-aging and firming eye cream with growth factors and hyaluronic acid. And what I did with this, actually, I had a concealer little glass jar from MAC that I'd used, and I kind of cleaned that out, and then I opened this up and put this product into that just because I found it easier. Sometimes I find, especially with an eye cream where I'm not going to use this entire sachet in 1 or 2 uses, it kind of goes a bit kind of crusty at the top and I don't really want to use it. I feel like it's a bit like bacteria's getting in there and stuff, and I don't really want to be putting that around my eye. So what I did was I opened this up and I poured the contents of this sachet into that jar because it's kind of a screw lid, it's a bit more kind of airtight, and I'd obviously sterilised it and everything first, so it's just a little bit easier to use. And I used this up, it was nice. It didn't really do anything in particular, but then I don't really have many kind of wrinkles or anything around my eyes anyway that it's going to be getting rid of. It's more for just preventing, I guess. So that was that. But I think this is quite expensive, so I probably wouldn't repurchase that or purchase it in full size. The face wipes that I used up are these ones. These are Asda's own Skin System normal to combination skincare wipes. You get 25 in a pack. I used to get these years ago. They used to be in a pink package and they were really, really nice. I loved them, but I think they've changed the formula now, and these were still nice, but they're not as nice as my Dirty Wax one, which I prefer, which I'm using at the moment. So they were nice and I probably would repurchase them at some point, but not something I'm going to kind of look to repurchase anytime soon. And finally, the last thing that I used up is a perfume, which is this DKNY Be Delicious Green Apple perfume. I haven't entirely used it up. I don't know if you can see. There's kind of a little bit of perfume in the bottom there, but the little nozzle doesn't reach all the way to the bottom, so I can't actually get that perfume out, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, this is just one of the little baby perfumes. I liked it. It smells really fresh, like a crisp green apple, I guess. A little bit synthetic-y green apple, but it was still nice. And yeah, it was a nice perfume. I probably wouldn't look to repurchase it anytime soon, but kind of in the future, if someone was to give this to me as a gift, I wouldn't be like, oh, why I wouldn't wish they'd got me something else. This is a nice perfume, but it's not something that I would kind of rush out to go and repurchase. So that is everything that I used up in the month of October, and you can see my cats in the background, which I guess, tacking on to the end of this video, my cats would be a favourite of this month. you guys probably know me and Ben moved house, which is, you know, different background and everything. We moved house in June, and I've only just a couple of weeks ago brought my cats here because we want to get the house sorted and all that kind of stuff. I don't want kind of a lot to be going on in the house and then move them over and then be too scared with everything that's going on and loud noises and big furniture together and stuff like that. So now we're kind of a bit more settled and things are a bit more sorted. I finally brought them across and I'm so happy. They make coming home feel like coming home, if you know what I mean. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below of any of your October favourites or any products that you've used up in the month of October that you can't wait to go out and repurchase, because I'd love to know what you guys are interested in as always. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you're not already so you can stay up to date with all my latest videos. And yeah, I think that's about it. I feel like I've been rambling over and over for ages, and I think I probably just need to shut up now. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!